between 1875 and 1914, and it was built on top of Montmartre, which looks at this awesome view of Paris. It's the highest point in the city. It's a Roman Catholic church, and it is both a cultural and political monument, which is now used to honor the lives of 58,000 people who lost their lives in World War I.
It is dedicated to the Sacred Heart. The summit is the highest point of the city in Paris. Designed by Paul Abadie, construction was completed in 1914. It was then consecrated in 1919. It is important because from the dawn of time, Montmartre has been a place of worship. It is known as the Mount of Martyrs, according to the Basilique du Sacré-Cœur website. It has been a place where worship has taken place by Druids, Romans with temples dedicated to gods like Mars and Mercury. It has been the Church of St. Peter, the oldest in Paris, built again in the 12th century, and finally it became the Basilica of Sacré-Cœur. It is clear that this is now used as a cultural spot. With the amazing view from the top of the hill, it attracts performers, vendors, visitors who bring drinks, and people who just want to sit and relax. This is a perfect example of godlessness. This holy place is now used for cultural and focus on objects. Instead of God, people replace those ideals with over-obsession of products. People are visiting here more for the atmosphere and selfish reasons instead of worship. It was built in the time of industrialism. New technologies were being used to build. A new stone was used. The exterior travertine stone is known as the Chateau Ladon. It is particular in that it is extremely hard with a fine grain that exudes calcite on contact with rainwater, making it white, according to the Sacré-Cœur Montmartre website.
At first glance, the church sits proudly on the highest hill in Paris and is the main focus of any picture. At a second glance, you can't help but recognize crowds of people occupying the steps and relaxing around the small gardens leading up to the church. As we made our way up, we were approached by many vendors and bargainers selling beers, Eiffel Tower paraphernalia, and of course our favorite, selfie sticks. While we were there for research and to see the church, the majority of others were not. People were more focused on tourist atmosphere rather than focusing on the church, sitting with their backs to the church but facing towards the city skyline and observing the hustle and bustle. The atmosphere of the outside and inside were distinctly different. Silent and secure, the inside of the church was decorated with elaborate stained glass and gorgeous sculptures. Our conclusion was that the church remained religious, but its surroundings served more purpose as a performance space and repurposed cultural hangout rather than a sacred area.